Hi everyone, this is Marco from bn-games.com and we're here doing another classic capture. Today we're doing Dino Crisis 3 for the Eckies box.
Record speed.
Well, they don't call me quick for nothing.
And this was made by Capcom.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said.
And this was only released on the Xbox.
Yes.
And joining us today again is Mike.
Hello.
So yeah, Dino Crisis 3. It's not survival horror.
Easy. Horror.
And it's
well, it's a well step above Operation Raccoon City.
Yes.
Dating the video there.
I gotta date every video.
Yes. So Dino Crisis was basically Resident Evil but with dinosaurs, which actually sounds it sounds about as cool as it is actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got its parts
For its time.
That's Jupiter, by the way.
Yeah.
And technically it was still a ripoff of
gas.
Parasite Eve, because that was the first zombie dinosaur, as far as I'm concerned.
Fair enough. So you can see here a giant. It's like
That's the Red Storm.
it's like, oh my god, it's an eye.
Okay, this intro here, because the name is escaping me right now. Who's the fat guy from Jurassic Park who steals the embryo?
Nedry.
Okay, he let all the dinosaurs out on this too.
So it was a paradox. He did it on planet Earth, and then
he went
unlocked
on
it.
to work on a terrible show.
Hey, the Lost,
that's true.
the Lost World. It did say something has survived.
Yeah, and then he went on and made a terrible show
Nice
called
cup of
Seinfeld.
Joe.
That guy, and this looks like the Halo 3. I mean Halo 2 kind of intro right there with the
he
captain.
redeemed himself on Third Rock.
Fair enough. Although not really, but
Off-topic.
fair enough.
So it is dealing with space.
So
Yeah, that's true.
It's the Pillar of Autumn.
So since we're on topic
Ozzy.
here, Dino Crisis was Capcom's attempt to take the Resident Evil kind of gameplay with the same camera movement, the same camera angles, the same action, and basically just throw in dinosaurs. Now, 1 and 2 had you playing a female. Her name is escaping me right now. I know she wasn't very memorable as far as names go. But you were basically playing her, and she was going to multiple facilities.
She was
taking down.
She
She was a Jill Valentine.
I had my hand up with a question. Wasn't
Yes.
Resident Evil made also by Capcom?
Yes.
I didn't say it differently, did I?
No, you kind of made it sound like it.
Oh no! I'm just saying it's their attempt to take one of their own franchises and just say, hey, let's make more money on it by changing something, like they're doing today.
Throwing some
it's Yakuza.
dinosaurs.
Yes.
So this is the prequel to Dead Space.
No, then Marco wouldn't play it.
Oh god, no. So this game takes about, from what we gather, about 3,000 to 4,000 years after the events of 2 take place. You are a member from a space crew who finds a distress signal on an abandoned ship, and then their ship gets destroyed.
This is the beta.
Oh, it's Mike.
This is the beta intro for Mass Effect 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's going to shit within a couple minutes, you're right.
Yeah, and it's one ship taking out everything.
This intro takes forever.
Yeah.
Also,
I
cut
cut
some out.
cut down
I cut out a
version.
couple of parts that I thought were not important. Such as like them going, ah! Oh! Ah!
Ah!
There's Mike.
There goes that.
Keep going into space. So like I said, your ship gets destroyed as you're going to go scout the ship because there was some sort of distress signal, but they have no actual response. The ship, as you're approaching, decides to destroy your ship, and you're already on a crash course towards it, so you end up landing on the ship. And you go in, and one of the things that I brought up is, well, why would you go inside a ship that just tried to kill you? But Timmy brings up a good point. It's either space or have some hope of at
Nice
least dying in there.
recovery.
Well, if he would have stayed in space, he would have landed in Skyrim.
This is true. And he would have met up with Space Orb, and I'm okay with that.
But then he would have been turned into a helmet.
Hey,
well-
did you see Space? Space!
See, the problem with that, though, is he'll meet Wheatley also.
Wheatley's pretty funny, though. I'm
Well,
okay with this.
Wheatley would just talk about reading books
Yeah.
and pages.
Yeah.
No, but then he's gonna
The-
make
the
you
time
trick
he
him.
was- and the time
He's gonna-
he was
you're gonna
powerful.
You're gonna
Yes.
put him into some kind of stone template, and he's gonna take over Skyrim, and there's gonna be defective turrets everywhere.
You know what I like that they don't address here, and this is for me being real picky about accuracy. that Jupiter's radiation and magnetic waves haven't killed them as close to the planet as they are.
What I want to know is right here, they clearly don't have guns. But once you start playing, they have giant assault rifles.
It's kind of like RoboCop. It's in their leg.
Not an assault rifle.
Hey, did you not see RoboCop? That was basically an assault rifle without the
I'm sorry,
without
but
the handle.
I'm
in the
sorry,
back.
but even Master Chief at least had like a magnetic shit on his
He
back.
looks really smug. I don't like that. Smack him.
Well,
Just like, I'm the typical, stereotypical, good-looking white guy from like 1993.
Hey, stop checking him out.
saliva.
I'm sorry.
And
Oh, best part
you.
ever.
Bye bye.
Every game should start like that.
Yes. Here you have some sort of mutated giant super.
Why does it not?
It's Megatron, that's
why,
what it is.
Why does it not eat him? See, just giant gun out of
Beast
nowhere.
Wars? Is it Beast Wars?
Yeah, Beast
Yeah.
Wars had
It does.
It is,
actually-
does look like
does
a-
look like that actually.
it's the head. He's got that wide, almost square jaw.
No,
That
his
big going on.
body too, though.
I think it's really like the cheek features.
And it's sunken in.
Yeah, that's
something.
That's a really
Fact:
that's
lasers don't affect dinosaurs.
Fact,
giant space
Why is there
raptor
static
leeches
going around
do.
his body, though?
they're not running as fast as they should be.
Hey.
Also, fact, I really like
Hey.
this next scene that's coming up because oh my
Well,
god, he's looking right at me!
when he
Hey.
says
Ah,
them,
stop
is the one to
looking
the
at
right.
me!
It's like the guy from Jurassic Park said, shooter.
Yes. Yes. Except the guy that said it at Frankenstein's.
You know that guy? You know what I just realized? That motherfucker looks like the guy from the Star Trek reboot. Look at his face.
It's Chris
Oh my
Pine.
god.
I don't know his name.
Chris Pine.
Yes, yes. It's when he comes back again, you're gonna go, oh, J.J. Abrams. That would explain a lot of things.
So this is Star Trek 2.
I would approve of this actually.
You know,
What you don't know is the dinosaur
Yeah.
is actually
Lasers don't hurt him, but
It-
weird little
But,
leeches.
but the dinosaur is actually Khan, and those leeches is that thing that he puts in the guy's mouth.
Wow,
Okay,
the revenge?
you know, this is pretty cool looking, all things considered. I know it's
No,
pre-rendered,
not his crotch.
but
See, when I saw this, I thought the dinosaur was going to become like this all
Yeah.
super powerful.
nope, eat it.
I was disappointed.
And
Just like the rest of the game.
yes. I don't know. I don't know what to think of this game. I
Oh,
played it to a degree when I was a kid.
Another thing about this that I find funny is like right here, the room is kind of proportionate to the size of the dinosaur. The rest of the fucking game, you're playing in corridors with
Yeah.
giant raptors.
Well, they could only afford one big room.
Also, I like how these things can clearly take them out in one bite, and they're just not bothering to run until now.
Yeah, it's like, hey, it took down the T-Rex. They're our friends.
Yeah.
Like, we want to give you a hug.
This is your first bit of gameplay, period.
Yeah. No, you had a little part
No,
before
you
where
didn't.
you run in. I
Yeah.
cut that out because
I
it was
forgot
kind of
about.
boring.
I forgot about.
But this is your first real combat.
Okay, now
Yeah.
imagine we've already been going for about 8 minutes here, and this is cut down
Yeah.
massively.
Big
Yeah.
time.
So,
I think I should mention historically, if you've never played Dino Crisis 3, most people who played 1 and 2, or should I say hate Dino Crisis 3. And the other problem was it was exclusive to the Xbox, so people who played it on the PlayStation and were Sony fans, where the Xbox
Yeah,
was...
that was kind of a weird.
you also kind of got to like that the jetpacks in this are called Wasp, but he clearly looks like a butterfly.
Actually, I think he looks like JD. JD.
J-Hoodie.
Yeah, see, look.
Duty.
Don't make fun of that.
Good.
Not making funny, I'm just saying he looks like a
you're
mini
comparing-
version.
You're comparing it to this game. That sort of
Yeah,
is an
you're
insult.
right. Just the way
Just the way the
jets.
Yeah,
Or a
the
new-
jet
yeah.
effect.
Or a
We're now
nudist.
like all of a sudden into massive puzzle mode. It's like, where's the portal gun?
I like how they're all electrified because it's like hammerhead velociraptor with thunder. This is Pokemon. This is what Pokemon should play like.
Wait, what does like Sharpedo evolve to?
No, Sharpedo is the final volcano.
Yeah,
Carvana.
We do have an expert.
Oh yeah, there you go. It's that. Except
No,
for instead of being a-
Carvana evolves into Sharpedo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
He's not throwing Pokeballs, though. Those don't look like Pokeballs.
They're Pokebullets.
he's throwing rocks.
I threw Tranks.
They're high impact bait.
So you could see high velocity bait. It feeds them, but also kills them.
So this is like an indoor safari zone?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can see the inventory system here is pulled off of the Resident Evil kind of gameplay.
I don't see herbs.
This is. I think this is a.
That dude just portaled in.
Yeah, they all do.
Yeah, well, they got the portal gun. Marco can't find it.
I can't find it.
See, it's not a human controlling ship; it's them.
It's gonna be like that one ending to Silent Hill 2,
Yeah.
where it turns out the dog was controlling everything.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. Right there, the way he's flying around and gunning. It almost reminds me of Devil May Cry.
It plays
Now
like
don't
it
insult
in
stuff.
some parts. Like that, I can tell that's what they wanted to go for, but it doesn't work.
You know what I think it looks like though visually? I think it reminds me of Ninja Gaiden, big time.
Yeah.
All the environments. The environments are very
So
Ninja Gaiden.
it's basically.
Well, I can tell where the cameras shift. That
They tried to take the best elements of action.
No. What they did was they made a hack and slash with no hack.
It's also much. It's a really big platformer too, and not a very good one.
Camera was the worst part.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem. I mean, it's not as horrible as the original Resident Evil. Actually, here's one part that took me a bit to figure out, because it doesn't make it very clear what you have to do in some of these parts.
Yeah,
in
but
this part,
also the proportion and perspective. It's just like
it throws you off.
horrible.
See, there I thought, oh, I would have made it. Nope, didn't make
It's
it.
an awkward way to climb up.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because they fell off because I couldn't.
No, I'm talking about the way he
Yeah.
got up.
Oh yeah, but that gives you an idea. You know, there I fell off, and I thought I would have made it.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. The animation he has is like he's jumping over a small wall when he's just like picking himself
Yeah,
up.
I got lucky that even registered because I would have
Yeah.
fallen off otherwise. So this part, it slides over, and you're supposed to go through, but it doesn't make that apparent because you're like, oh, I have to go through down there. So I went through down there. Turns out you're not supposed to go down there. You're supposed to go to this other area. But still,
Charge shot?
there
Yeah,
is
he
a
figured
charge
that. He
shot.
figured that after,
It doesn't tell you.
and it doesn't help too much, to be honest.
Especially when you can't go into a first-person view or lock-on view. With that, you have to actually manually aim it, which is a pain in the ass.
It's
fine.
not terrible.
It's okay.
How much did you pay for it?
I paid too much. I paid $15 for this. I regret it. I'll be honest.
Would you say 10 is a fair price?
10 is a better price. 5 is a fair price.
15 for this, but you didn't feel 10 was rip off of Digimon.
No, not as bad.
Wow.
I felt this is a bigger ripoff. I mean, it's pretty. It's got its things, but it just doesn't play right. If you want to play something like this, play Resident Evil 4 or go play one of the original Dino Crisis.
Hell, just play Resident Evil 2 or 3.
The other thing we should mention is this is not backwards compatible with the Xbox 360.
Nope. So if you, which is good, because it didn't sell enough because it was a kind of a shitty game.
This one is? Oh.
No, it wasn't very good. Yep. So that is our classic capture for Dino Crisis 3. If you have any questions, comments, anything along those lines, just go ahead and send us an email to bobby@basicallynothing.com and leave a comment.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
We have more coming. Thank you.
Dino Crisis, lazy bee.
It doesn't.